Well, guys, it is the weekend, and I feel like there's kind of two style of trips I do. There's a very intense mission-based or backpacking trips where you don't necessarily get a lot of downtime to relax. You're out, fishing specific lakes, chasing certain species, so you have a schedule that you have to follow. Then there's trips like this where it's just a nice, easy, relaxing time. We are taking the boat to Bighorn Lake, west side of the Bighorn, so I gotta go haul the boat over there. But first, we're in Sheridan. Let's get some breakfast. We'll get some stuff for the boat, go pick up the boat from storage, and chase some smallmouth, sauger, and walleye, I guess. I don't know. It's a beautiful area. It's in the Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area or something like that. Federally owned land. You can disperse camp on. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm hungry, so let's get some coffee and some food in me, and let's just take a nice, easy trip and enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend. Stay tuned. Well, guys, we got our breakfast and errands out of the way, and as you can see, we are starting our ascent over the Bighorns to get to the Bighorn, and get down to the basin, head up the reservoir a bit, and check out some cool canyons. So should be an interesting drive. Well, guys, we are, as you can tell, very full, ready to run. I haven't run the big motor in a while. We'll see how it does with all this weight here. I think first we're gonna go up the reservoir and try to find a camping spot and get all the shit out of here, and then we'll start fishing for the day. Probably chasing smallmouth right away since it is midday for walleye and sauger, but this evening we're gonna shift our focus to our zander species. So this place is really freaking cool. I would have never imagined my boat would be in a place with red canyon walls, but here we are. So let's see if we can't plane this puppy out. Guys, I think we have found camp. Freaking awesome. We'll unload everything and we'll get fishing, I guess. Try to catch some smallmouth. Sounds cool to me. Well, guys, I'll try to see if I can't pattern some fish before I throw the camera on, but I got a little smallmouth up shallow here. You can see I got the solar panel keeping this charged. But nice little fight. Pretty pale smallmouth, but we'll get him in the water and see if we can't catch more. Well, guys, real fancy plate here. We're just gonna use the boat deck, and I'm just gonna use the tongs instead of a fork to eat the asparagus. I tried one; it's cooked perfectly. Got dinner. Oh, good enough. All right, eat real quick and let's go catch some walleye. Well, not sauger, actually, that's what we're striving for. Let's catch my first sauger because they're cooler, they're native, but I will eat the walleye. So maybe a sauger, I'll probably eat a sauger too. See you there. Well guys, I just caught my first sauger on the square bill. Unfortunately for him, it's been slow and he's eater size, so I will eat him. I'd rather eat walleye, but sauger doing well here. I'm on a wind-blown shoreline. Towards the end of the night. Let's throw a square bill up on the shore. We got myself a sauger. It's freaking cool. Just realized though I don't have my knife with me. I'll just use scissors to cut his gills, will bleed him out and throw him on ice. But I'll unhook him and then get a good shot of him. Well, there he is. About perfect eater size. Chunky. He's not very long, but girth-wise, this thing's pretty chunky. But we'll bleed him out, and we got ourselves dinner. Well, guys, we got a little kitty. I don't think he's quite big enough for me to keep him. Sorry I'm not filming these. I thought I had my camera, but it's definitely in a backpack in the truck, so not that it's fast, but I'll get him back in the water. If he's a little bigger, I would keep him, but I don't know, it's another fish. I'm okay with that. Well guys, here's our janky rainfly boat setup, and it's kind of sprinkling right now. If it really pours, we're screwed. Well guys, we are set up. Got my sleeping pad, sleeping bag, and little pillow that I normally use backpacking. This is actually really cool because I got an open view. Like I said, as long as it's not pouring and blowing around, I'll be perfectly fine in here. If it just does this stuff, it's just really. You know, I hear mosquitoes. Hopefully they don't get in here. But anyways, we'll see if we can get a decent night's rest. Well guys, good start to the morning. We're gonna press some coffee. You can see I got pancake batter ready, some bacon, griddle. We'll get this fired up. It was a pretty good night. It didn't really rain. Have breakfast and pack everything up. You can see I already picked up my bed area, which did work pretty well. I saw it pretty decently. So, time check. It is 8:15. Everything loaded up. It's just such a cool feeling to have everything in this boat and to rip through the canyon. It's pretty awesome. But let's go fishing. Well guys, we got another food fish. A very nice channel cat. Put up a really good fight on a jig and a crawler. Kind of hoping it was going to be a big walleye or sauger, but we got two different kinds of fish to eat in this upcoming week, which is awesome. That's like a really good eater size fish, so we'll bleed them out. Maybe there's some more catfish back in here. There's some carp that maybe we can try to catch on a fly rod. I doubt it, but cool. Very happy with that. Found the catfish. Another nice solid fish. Good fight on the jig and the crawler again. Just working a shoreline searching for sauger or whatever bites, and I'm cool with it. This is a really good eater, but I got plenty of meat between the sauger and the catfish. I'll probably kill a walleye if I see them because they're not native, but we'll get the hook popped out and get the release. See you, buddy. Well guys, the sauger is done. I'm trying to take one of the pieces I pulled out first so I don't burn myself or say screw it. See how it is. Just store-bought beer batter mix. That's phenomenal. Well, today, guys, I left the lake and head over to the Bighorns. I did a little bit of cutthroat fishing, caught some nice fish. It took a while, got wet, showered. Now I'm here, and it's good. I'm gonna eat that and onion rings, and I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, it's kind of an odd adventure. It was a neat trip. Next week I'm going to Yellowstone, so a little excited for that 4-day weekend. So, that's what we have, and I'll see you next time.